அனைவருக்கும் வணக்கம். இந்த விழாவில் பங்கேற்பதில் நான் மகிழ்ச்சி அடைகிறேன். This 3 days of assembly of experts, the scientists in the realm of fisheries and aquaculture, experts from all over the country, and I am told that even the overseas experts are associated online. This is a very, very important event. And I know that in these 3 days, a number of new papers will be presented, new research findings will be discussed, a lot of intellectual churning will happen, and a lot of good will come out of it. I wish all of you the very best. I congratulate Dr. Sukumar and his team for making it possible, for hosting it here in Chennai, in Tamilnadu, our state. All that I need to share with all of you and urge you to keep in mind the context of today. 11th such conference was held in 2017. A lot of water has flown down the river since then. The context of today is fundamentally significant. We are celebrating 75 years of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, our independence, and we have also enjoyed the next 25 years of our Amrit Kal, that is the golden age of our independence. This celebration of independence, as Honorable Minister, Union Minister said, is while we do celebrate the fact that we are no longer any foreign rule, we are independent. And it's a matter of joy for us. It's also an occasion to remember and pay our homage and regard to all those freedom fighters, those who suffered, those who laid their life for giving us the freedom. There are a large number of unsung heroes all over. We have in our Tamil Nadu, we have been finding out now and then we discover new and new freedom fighters, those who have been forgotten. We cannot afford, the nation cannot be ungrateful to all those people, those who have suffered and gave their life for our freedom. So this is an occasion for commemorating all those, paying our homage to all those freedom fighters, and also to take a stock of where we are. 75 years is not a small period. In 75 years, we have achieved a lot, and we have to achieve a lot more. What we haven't achieved, what we could have achieved, is what is called opportunity cost. If after nearly 7 decades, if we have a large number of people who are poor, those who are sick, illiterate, without access to the basic ingredients of a healthy citizenship, this is a matter of concern. So, on this occasion, when we celebrate 75 years of independence, having taken a stock of what we have achieved, there is a vision what to achieve more, where we must be. This great country When we say great, it's not a rhetorical statement. It's not only that civilizationally we were great, culturally we were great. We were great, of course, in civilization and culture. Perhaps the most ancient living civilization on earth. But also the fact that we were economically far more prosperous than the rest of the world. In 1750, when the colonization of India began, India's share in the the global industrial production was nearly 40%. India and China together, they accounted for 73% of the world industrial production. There was no America, there was no Europe. It was India, which was the leader in economic prosperity, industrial production. This colonization has destroyed this country. It has not only destroyed our economy, it has destroyed our sense of pride, sense of self-respect, and it was done by design. We have to overcome that. We have to move forward with a sense of pride. Pride in our past and pride in our capacity to achieve the future, what the goals have been set. And the country is doing so under the dynamic and visionary leadership of our Prime Minister. Today, this country is not moving as per segmented 5 years plan. We all know that when we had the 5-year plan, the first year, when the new government comes, it prepares the plan. 1 year goes into just in hurry. You prepare some kind of a plan, you try to execute it, you allocate certain resources according to the then priorities, and by the time the last year comes, all these are forgotten, all the freebie starts, and when the next government comes, again the next plan. Most of the projects were incomplete, they were abandoned, they were waste of resources. Today the country is moving with a vision where the India should be, and the vision is, in the next 25 years, India has to be the world leader. And India will become a world leader. It will become world leader because we have so much of capacity. Unlike the past, the paradigm of development and growth is different today. It is to build this country, what Prime Minister gave a slogan, Ek Bharat, Shreshth Bharat, Pore Bharatam, Unnat Bharatam. And this is with Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas. Ellorudanam, Ellorukaganam, Kagavum. All together, all inclusive, with all, for all. And country is showing that. The capacity of our people, it's not the government. The country is marching forward with the strength of its people, the strength of its entrepreneurs, the strength of its young men and women. In 2014, we had less than 400 startups. Today we have over 68,000. Now imagine the strength, the potential. It needs to be harnessed. Today, our young men and women are dreaming large and they are achieving those dreams. In the field of fisheries and aquaculture, also a lot had changed since 11th conference was held and today. As the Honorable Minister said, a new independent Department of Fisheries has been created in 2019. It's not only a department created, but a significant amount of money has been allocated, over 20,000 crore, under Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sansadhan Yojana. It is for us, it is for our people to make use of it and move forward. And in this 3 days of conference, I would urge the experts, I would urge the scientists to, while they create new knowledge, new technology, new skills, take it to the people. Inspire the youth, make it possible for them to make use of it. It's only then that we will reach where we are planning to reach, because the country has set the destination, the goal, to be the world leader in 2047. We had some time back a conference of vice chancellors of Tamil Nadu, both the state and private universities. And I'm thankful to the vice chancellors for coming up. The subject on which they debated, they had come prepared. It was not that of them just coming together and having a discussion. They had done detailed homework on where the country should be. To take the country to be the world leader by 2047, what all we need to do. They have come up with wonderful suggestions, workable ideas and action plans. It was 2 days of very fruitful meeting. Those ideas and action plans are being shared with the government, the state, as well as the union government. And of course, universities will also, in their own way, implement those. Friends, this country has a great destiny. And as Prime Minister says that this country has made up its mind. It is unstoppable. The journey forward is irreversible. Nobody, no force on earth can stop it. The country has demonstrated its capacity in both internal and external. Yes, we have seen the world, how it takes country today. When the fight was going on and is still going on in Ukraine, when the issue was how to rescue our people, and when Indian leadership tells them to stop, to evacuate our people, they did listen and responded positively. It was unimaginable some time past. We are not in anyone's camp. We are independent. We want this world to be peaceful because our sanskar, India's sanskar is we want peaceful world. When it comes to the leadership in this climate change, climate preservation, the change which is the problem, is the disaster, India has established its leadership. We are among the foremost, the way we are moving in towards the clean and renewable energy. When the global pandemic came and affected the whole world, at the time we thought that this was a time when the rich and advanced countries would have some compassionate feeling and they would learn to change their ways. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. Soon they discovered the vaccines. Mercantile interests got into it. They started looking at it as an opportunity to make more and more money. It was India which produced the vaccine and shared the vaccine with the rest of the world, almost 150 countries. This is a new India. And building this new India, the fishery sector has enormous potential. We have a huge exclusive economic zone. As the Honorable Minister said, our deep fishing is still we are very, very deficient. We are far, far below the optimal. We have to find new technology how to do that, make it possible for our fishermen to go and do the deep fishing. Even within our territorial water, there is a lot that can be done. Sustainable fishing. Now, Prime Minister has announced that in the next 500 days, all the districts will have 75 Amrit Sarovar, 75 water reservoirs. Idea is, the plan is to have 50,000 water reservoirs in the next 500 days. I'm sure Department of Fisheries must be thinking about it, how to tap into that. Because this can be an additional source, additional avenue where the fisheries, potential can be exploited. There are cases, other day I was in Annamalai University, they have done the hybrid cultivation, where you paddy plantation and do the fishing also. It should be scaled up. How to scale it up? It could be a technology challenge, and our expert and scientists should be able to work on it. No target is beyond our reach. If you are talking about 22 million metric tons, it is not beyond reach. When 2016 Prime Minister set the target for the country to have 100 gigawatt of clean energy by 2025, we achieved it in September 2021, almost halfway, long before. So when we have set the target of 22 billion metric ton, it is not a big target. It is achievable. India is achieving incredible targets, and we will achieve it with all your cooperation. In the next 3 days, I wish all of you all the best, and those experts and scientists, those who have come from outside, I would urge you that you are in a beautiful state. This state is the spiritual capital of India. India's idea of India emanates from Tamilnadu. You have a lot to see, a lot to learn from this place. I wish, find some time, especially those who have come from outside. Visit the places, see things. I am sure it will be very, very inspirational and spiritually enriching. Thank you very much. Nandri.